What's up, card community? This is Warrior Card 65. This is my official 165 sub giveaway video. Before we get into the giveaway, I'm going to do a couple things. First of all, I'm going to start out the video here. I'm going to show you guys what I received in the mail today. This is a 500 count box from Missouri Cards. And you've probably seen Missouri Cards is doing a lot of the vintage uncirculated breaks. I was in on the video just watching. I was not a purchaser from this, but Ken's Cardboard, who's one of the entrants into the video giveaway, pulled two identical cards, and so I said, hey, I'd like to get a hold of one of those. Didn't know if he was doing a set, and you know, one was better than the other, but I was like, I'd like to get a hold of one of those. What would you like for it? And Ken said, I'll just give it to you. And then Missouri Cards came along with it and said, I'll just send it to you for free. And I told Ken, I said, I'll send you something. What do you want? And he said he didn't want anything, just pay it forward. So that's why we're going to have the second giveaway. But I just unsealed this with some scissors. I have not opened this box yet, and have some packing in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and here we have the label, and we have a 1970 Al Fitzmaurice and Scott Northey rookie card. I actually have Scott Northey on a 71 Topps rookie card as well. Obviously, it's not his rookie, but it is one of the 71 rookie stars, kind of like this. But Al Fitzmaurice is a Royal that frequently is out signing autographs. He used to work for the broadcast, and it's a little off center. It's not perfect. Guess what? I don't care. It's probably the nicest 1970 card I have. I don't have tons of them, so that's a pretty sweet card. And I really just want to express my appreciation to both Missouri Cards for the shipping. Obviously, this was not a plain white envelope. This is a 500 count box that I'll be able to use for all these cards that I am opening tonight. So I just want to start out and say thank you very much. That was awesome. I went into his live stream, let him know that I'll be shouting this out, and he said I ship all my cards the same way, whether it's one card or, you know, 500 cards. So that was awesome. Thought one of the things that a lot of people have said is they like to see the different products. So I thought I'd go ahead and open this 93 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Now this is a different set and different inserts. This is a series containing 132 regular cards, 3 insert card series featuring 22 star performers, 22 foil star performers, and 4 top draft picks. I picked this up along with the O-Pee-Chee 93s that I have opened. It's interesting, I've opened 2 boxes of that O-Pee-Chee 93, and I'm still 30 cards or so short of the entire set. I think I do have an extra set of the World Series inserts from that box. But so I'm going to go ahead and open this 93 Premier for our video tonight, and you'll have to bear with me while I do that before I go ahead and do our giveaway video. Alright, so O-Pee-Chee Premier 93. I think I may have a couple of these cards in my collection, but I've never opened them. There's a couple videos out there, I think. I think mine's one of only like maybe 3 or 4 that I could find of the O-Pee-Chee 93 regular set. So that's kind of neat. Looks like I might have a little easier time opening these packs tonight. Looks like each pack has 8 cards and 1 insert card. And these packs are going to be your more traditional packs to open. The other 93, those things were not easy. So these were manufactured by O-Pee-Chee of London, along with the Topps company in Brooklyn. So And set the box aside there. We're going to go ahead and open this entire box, I think, tonight, since these packs will probably be a little easier. Picked this up for less than $7, this box, so it'd be fun rip and something you probably haven't seen a lot of. All right, so here we go. First card is a Mark McGwire Star Performer. This appears to be the gold version of that card. We'll learn more as we go. Well, I was going to do the whole box, but if they're all going to stick like this, it may not be a whole box break. We'll see. All right, we got Ryan Thompson, Mike Hartley. We got a checklist. I am missing one of the checklists from the set, the other one. Cal Eldred, he is the current pitching coach of the Kansas City Royals. Scott Bankhead. Man, these are sticky. I don't think they're getting damaged, but we got Orestes Destrade, I think. Scott Sanderson, former Cub who passed away recently. Jose Guzman, Cubs card. And Roberto Kelly. Hopefully that first pack stuck more than the rest will. I have no idea. I will cut it short if it's going to be like that. I'll open them off camera because nobody wants to watch me peel cards for 3 hours. We got a Juan Gonzalez Star Performer. It's also that same. It's a gold. I think I read that there were foils, so I guess these are just the regular Star Performers. Okay. We got Scott Bankhead, Tony Fernandez, Todd Worrell, whose brother Tim played for the Cubs. Got Jose Lean in a Royals uniform, breaking the heart of the past is alive. We got Steve Cook. We got Dickie Thon, Paul O'Neill, and Chad Curtis. So that pack was not too bad to figure out. We'll see how this goes. I have figured out, I had never done the YouTube randomizer for a comment. I have got that figured out. I will go back and repopulate that once we get done and get ready, so that everybody that comments before I upload this will have a shot. Nolan Ryan, Star Performers. Troy Neal. Got JT Snow. That may be a rookie, I'm not positive. Wade Boggs. As I get older, I forget who some of the rookies are. Got Sean Berry, Bill Kruger, Darren Holmes, Joe Orsulak, and Sherman Obando, who I've never heard of, so that might be a rookie as well. All right. Go to our fourth pack here. I would assume I should be able to get this whole set. I'm not as big a set builder as I used to be, but when I'm doing something like this, I like to try for the set. Got Kirby Puckett, Star Performer. Another checklist. Randy Knorr. Paul Molitor. Daryl Sherman. Come on. Frank Bolick. Mike Piazza. Brian Harvey. And Greg Gore, who is a minor leaguer as well. So some of these might, I don't know if they consider them rookie cards. I think they do for O-Pee-Chee. Some of the other off-brands they don't consider a true rookie card, but they're rookie year. I consider anybody I'm collecting, if it's from their rookie card year, it's a rookie to me. I know some of you may not agree. Fred McGriff, former Cubs first baseman as well. Jose Canseco, Dan Wilson, Jeff Russell, Trevor Hoffman, Greg Gagne, Royal, Tim Laker, and Carlos Baerga. Oops, there's one more hiding there. Alex Arias, who was a Cubs prospect before he wound up with the Marlins. These don't tear perfectly, but they're not near as hard to open as the other 93 O-Pee-Chee product was. The other one didn't stick as bad though. So Pat Listash, who actually coached in the Cubs minor league system, so I keep his stuff. Phil Plantier, Nick Schofield, Greg Jeffries, Troy Neal, Terry Jorgensen, Harold Reynolds, Tim Pugh, and Darren Dalton, who is from close to where I grew up. It doesn't say on here, but he's from Arkansas City, Kansas. So that'll be a little tidbit if I ever have a trivia question about, where I grew up or something. But I didn't play with any former major leaguers like one of the guys I was watching last night. We got Gary Sheffield insert. We got Barry Bonds, Tim Wallach, Chris Bosio, former Cubs pitching coach, and he threw a no-hitter in his career with the Mariners. He got in some hot water and wound up losing his job over a comment that I would imagine was misunderstood, because I actually got his autograph down at spring training in 2017. He seems like a really good guy. But you never know. There's a lot of guys that wind up not being what we thought they were. We got Rene Arocha, Tim Salmon, David Holsey, Andre Dawson, and Greg Maddux. Awesome. 2 former Cubs stars there in a row. Of course, they weren't in Cubs uniforms on the card, but that's okay. I still collect them. Once a Cub, always a Cub, in my opinion. So even the ones we didn't really care for. Got a Greg Maddux star performer. So 2 cards in a row. Greg Maddux, can't complain about that. Steve Cook, Kevin Young, Chili Davis, one and done last year as the Cubs hitting coach. Dave Winfield, Kevin Seitzer, former Royals hitting coach as well. John Kruk, Mike Hampton, and Fernando Valenzuela with the Orioles. I don't know if I have any Orioles cards of him. That's kind of neat. I am about to become the official O-Pee-Chee channel of YouTube. I have basically a full box of 88 O-Pee-Chee unopened, and 2 boxes of 94 that got kind of tossed in on a garage sale buy that my wife picked up for me. Got a huge collection of stuff. Lots of 79 tops. I have most of the set, but I already had the Aussie. So some other 70s football, basketball even, some baseball. Bunch of junk too, though. Some junk sets. Sets that I got rid of years ago, so it might be kind of neat to get them back. We got a Dion star performer here. Kevin Reamer, Norm Charlton, Dave Stewart. Got John Smiley, Cal Ripken, Tom Bernansky. We got Barry Bonds again, and Andy Van Slyke. So that is a Bonds in his Giants uniform there. Next pack. Got Will Clark, star performer. These all seem to be the same exact inserts, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for different here, but I haven't seen any of the other inserts yet. So hopefully I will. There's another Andy Van Slyke. There you are. All right. Greg Gore, Fernando Valenzuela, Don Mattingly. Probably going to wind up getting a lot of repeats here as we go. Dave Magadan, played for the Cubs for a while. Mike Christopher, Big Cat Galarraga, and another former Cub, Benny Santiago, former Royal as well. He was really good. His stuff never really got much value, but that kind of makes it easier for a guy like me to pick up all their stuff when it's not worth $1,000. So we got a Roberto Alomar star performer. Gosh, these are stuck together. All right, Paul Molitor, Harold Reynolds, Frank Bullock. I've seen all these. Greg Jeffries, Troy Neal, Randy Knorr, Dan Wilson, and Dick Schofield. At least I'm getting better at unsticking them. I'd like to see one of the other types of inserts they say they have. Pretty sure I've only seen the one kind here. I know that's the only one I've seen. Got another Mark McGwire Star Performer. Let me look at the backs of these real fast. They're all the same, so there's nothing special about any of these so far. Unfortunately, all the same insert, so that's not cool. All right, in that pack we have Eric Young. He's a former Cubs second baseman. Tim Pugh. Greg McMichael was a Cub for a while. Mark Gardner, Royals card. Doug Drabeck. John Olerud, Jose Canseco, and Billy Ripken. He is, of course, famous for his '89 Fleer card, which I have never had the original. That's fine. I don't need it. It's not worth that much to me. It would be kind of neat to have all 4 or 5 of the variations, but not needed. Juan Gonzalez, Star Performer. Greg Maddux again. Darren Dalton again. Terry Jorgensen, Chili Davis, Dave Winfield, Tim Wallich, Kevin Young, and Norm Charlton. I feel like I have most of the set there already. That's a pretty big chunk of cards. I think the set was only 132. I would like to open this until I see the other types of insert, but I don't know if we're going to see them or not. It's kind of disappointing. That was one of the draws that I wanted to make sure. Back in these days, you wanted to see insert cards. That's what got you into them besides the base. So, Star Performer Nolan Ryan. Larry Walker. John Kruk. Kevin Reamer. Eric Young again. Charlie Leibrandt. Butch Henry. Dave Stieb. And Rico Rossi. So we're still finding new cards. That's a Rico Rossi's a Royal. Like a lot of Royals back then, he didn't really pan out. All right, Kirby Puckett, same Star Performer. Walt Weiss. Mike Hampton. Kevin Seitzer again. Jeff Modis. I don't know if I've seen that one. Jose Guzman, Cubs card. Vinny Castilla. Milt Thompson. And Tim Bogar. So some of those were first time we've seen those. Hopefully that means I'm going to find an insert that I haven't seen yet. Almost halfway through the box. If I could find another type of insert here, I might stop the opening. But I haven't found another one, so I'm kind of curious. I want to show those on video. Got Fred McGriff again, Star Performer. John Smiley. Fernando Valenzuela again. Benji Gill. Ellis Burks. Another checklist. Delino DeShields. Jim Abbott. And Scott Sanderson. Pat Listash, Star Performers again. Carlos Baerga, Don Mattingly, Roberto Kelly, Darren Holmes, Joe Ursulak, Rich Amaral, who actually caught for the, or didn't catch, I'm sorry, second baseman, I guess, for the Cubs for a little while. Pete Incavilla, and a Juan Guzman. So we've seen several duplicates, but we are still seeing players we haven't seen yet. I catalog. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is not a big deal, but he is one of the other inserts. Todd Steverson, Jay's second round pick. So we did get one of the draft pick inserts. That's card number 4 in the 4-card set. So that's nice. I was going to say something and I forgot what it was. We got Scott Fletcher, Cal Ripken, Alex Arias, Rich Emerald again, Jose Canseco again, Phil Plantier again, Barry Bonds again, and Steve Cook. If I can find one of these other types of foil insert, I'd like everybody to be able to see it. I do see a card on the back that I haven't seen yet. Got a Clemens Star Performers, another Scott Sanderson, Al Martin, Ray Langford, Dickie Thon, Paul O'Neill, Charlie Hayes, Cecil Fielder, and David Cone for the Royals. Let's see, we're about 20 minutes in. I'm only about halfway through this box. So I'm probably going to have to just give up on my dream of finding a foil. Here's a Griffey Star Performer, though. Maybe I can get Mrs. Warrior to come over here and open some packs and see if she can find one of these foils for us. Got Jim Abbott, Mike Moore, interrupting her Madden 19 time here. Norm Charlton, Vinny Castilla, Milt Thompson, Greg McMichael, Mark Gardner, Doug Drabeck. Okay, got an Eckersley Star Performer. Haven't seen that one yet. That's good. Dan Walters, I haven't seen that. Ray Langford, Chad Curtis, Mike Piazza, Brian Harvey, Harold Baines, Yvonne Calderon, and Jimmy Key. So I don't think I'd seen most of those. I'll take a few of those. Thank you.
I'm on it, boss.
All right, we got Joe Carter, Star Performer. Orestes Destrade. I don't know if that's how you say his name. That's how I'm saying it. Dickie Thon again. Tim Bogar. Rich Emerald. Peter Cavilla. Kevin Reamer. Eric Young. And Charlie Lee Brandt. She got a Star Performer of Gary Sheffield. There's a good one. Ryan Sandberg. That's one of my favorite players ever. My favorite growing up. Terry Jorgensen. Paul O'Neill. Greg Gore. Harold Reynolds. Tim Pugh. Jeff Conine. Will Cordero. And Dave Martinez. Dave Martinez has played for the Cubs, and he also was a Cubs coach for a while. There's another Greg Maddux Star Performer. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to open the rest of these packs, see what our insert is, and then set them aside. We have a Kenny Lofton Star Performer. We have an Eric Karros, first time I've seen that, former Cub Star Performer. She picked up a Deion Sanders Star Performer. I got Tom Glavine Star Performer. She got a Big Hurt Frank Thomas Star Performer. So still only one of the different... Oh, here we go. This is one of the foils, and it's of a former Cub. So we finally found the Star Performer that's a foil, Dennis Eckersley. So we found all three types of insert. Obviously, the draft pick and the foil were much harder to find. She's got a Barry Bonds there. The regular Star Performer insert. See if I can find something else here. We got an Edgar Martinez. Looks like she has a Roger Clemens. Is that the last pack? I've got one, she's got one. Here we go. Come on. Another Dennis Eckersley. I don't know if I'd had the regular one, though, so that's good if I hadn't. And she got Griffey. I think that might be the first Griffey one. So I'll go through those later, see what we find. But really, they're all base besides the insert we showed you. Plus we have all these inserts that we did see. So that's 93 O-Pee-Chee Premier. So if you're looking for the inserts in that, the foil and the draft picks are pretty rare compared to the regular Star Performers. All right, now I'm going to take just a second here. I'm going to be setting up to do my giveaway. I'm going to go back to the page here. Looks like alright, I'm copying it right now. And we're going to paste this into the random comment picker. Bear with me.